What's going on, people? I'm making this little quick update video about what when you can expect the Lions videos to review video for this week. It's going to be a little bit late this week. I mean, not really late because I've been getting them up on Tuesdays, really, like Monday night towards Tuesday. But it might be there's a chance it might not be up either to Tuesday night or Wednesday. And I actually got two videos coming this week to start out the week. As you guys know, you know what week it is. It's Care Bears Hate Week. So it's a week that all of us look forward to, man. All of us Lion fans, all the Bear fans, especially Judah Tribe on his side, man. We all battling him and stuff like that. So, it's a little bit more work that I had to do this week with the video. And the reason why it's late this week is not really because of when I did it. Is actually I actually did them earlier than usual. I actually for the first time of the season was able to do it like late Sunday night, and that's usually when I did them last season was like late Sunday night or sometimes like Monday morning or whatever. And they were going to be ready to go. I actually had the review up this afternoon before I went into work. I had it in and it was up. And then the problem is the reason why it's going to be a tad bit late, maybe a day late this week, is because the show Shameless, I had to go through copyright checks, and you know how YouTube is with copyright checks. For those of you who have experienced that, trying to upload stuff that got copyright material in it, and this particular one was well protected. Because Shameless is a newer show, and the newer shows and newer movies are always a little harder to get than the old stuff. And I had a lot of old stuff. Like One Day at a Time is obviously old, so it's not that well protected through their little copyright system that they got. And so I was using Shameless as a kill shot to Judah Tribe this week because we faced the Bears, as y'all know, we faced the Bears the last week of the season last year. And so in our hate week that week, the theme that Judah Tribe was using was he was trying to shit all over Detroit, as far as like the city goes, calling it ghetto, calling it, using basically what the media propaganda against the city of Detroit. And, me and a few others like Man Beast or whatever, we were trying to explain to him that, and the viewers that Detroit ain't as shitty as Chicago is. Now, Chicago's a bigger city, obviously, the third biggest city in the country, but and Detroit's like the eighth or ninth largest city in the country. But what we were trying to show was his city was a lot more trashier, ghetto, and dirtier. So I remember because this dude kept on going. Now I said I'm throwing in the towel, man. As soon as the season is over, we got the win. I'm throwing in the towel. He kept on going. He came at Man Beast or whatever. And I was like, look, I'm throwing my hands up. I'm done. The season is over, man. Take this loss. He didn't want to take the loss. He wanted to extend the hate week by another couple of days. And I was like, dude, the season's over with now. So he didn't want to give up. And he was still talking about the city of Detroit. So I said, you know what? First hate week of the new season next year, man. I'm going to kill this nigga. I'm going to show something that's going to completely put to rest that bullshit about his city is so clean and so nice and all this other shit ain't as trashy as Detroit and all this. Look, man, Chicago's a Midwest city too, motherfucker. It's a Midwest city, and most Midwest cities are a piece of shit. And most cities in this fucking country are shitty as fuck. You know what I'm saying? The nicest one that I think I've been to in this country, honestly, is Seattle. Seattle's basically like a Canadian city, man. It really is. It's like a Canadian city. The rest of the cities in this country are shitty as fuck. And this motherfucker really trying to make it seem like his city is above it all. So I said, oh, you know what? And it came to me maybe like a couple of weeks ago because Showtime was advertising that a new season of Shameless is coming out. And I believe the new season's coming out either this week or next week or something like that. And they're advertising. So I said, I ain't seen Shameless in a while. I went back, watched Shameless, and I was like, I haha, I'm gonna use Shameless because Shameless is like the perfect show to show how dirty the city of Chicago is. If it is perfect because they use a white family, a ghetto ass white family on the south side. I said I could do so much with this, man. It's not even funny, man. And trust me, just because it's a TV show, don't mean that the elements of the show aren't real. The purpose of the show is to show how dirty that fucking city is, man, and how trashy it is, and the people in it that live in it, and if you've been to Chicago, and a lot of people that been in Detroit probably been to Chicago at least once or twice, or maybe many times, because a lot of us got family members, going back and forth over there. Milwaukee with the Packer fans, Minnesota, Indianapolis, all them little Midwest towns, man. We all well connected, especially family wise, and we know how it is. I commute back and forth all the time to Chicago for work, so nobody can tell me how Chicago is. Not Judah, and the way he was trying to portray Chicago, I was like, dude, I'm about to kill shot your ass right here. So I said, man, I gotta use fucking Shameless. So this is what ended up happening. So I get most of my clips, like not the YouTube stuff, but the like the really clear HD stuff, like the NFL film stuff, and some of the shows I be using and shit like that. The really clear HD shit that you be seeing in my videos, I get it from my girl Lindsay Lasanti. Now, she works at the control center for a network, and she has access to the film reels or the video reels or whatever. And those are basically, for those of you that have been in the industry, I've been in the industry before, so I know how it works. The film tapes, the actual film tapes that the networks use when they roll those. A lot of stuff is computerized now, but they still use that, and all they do is convert them now. They used to use this like fucking thing to play videos and shit like that. It's changed a lot, but it's still it works the same way. So basically, they got the network they work for, and I'm not gonna say the name of it because I don't want to get them in trouble. They got access to a lot of fucking shit. So for me, it's perfect to have that fucking connection. So I made the call to Lindsay, and she always helps me out. She's like, look, hey, Sal, I got your back on anything you need from here. So she got a couple of friends that she introduced me to about a year ago, and they've been hooking me up. And actually 2 years ago, they've been hooking me up. This one dude, his name is Carlos, man, and this dude is like illegal as fuck. He a bootlegging motherfucker outside of work. He make extra money on the side. I call his ass illegal, man, because everything he does is illegal as fuck. But he don't mind doing it for me. And I got another dude that does shit for me out of there too. So I pay him a little something, for the troubles or whatever, because I don't want him to do this shit for free for me. And because basically, if I get this shit on my own, it's not going to be as clear, and I had to pay for it, because I could get the shit off my TV as well. I got a PVR that I got, but I don't really like using that for this because a lot of times it don't come out that fucking clear. This shit is fucking clear as fuck because the way they get the way I get the files, man, or whatever. They use the film reels, and it's actual film. Like, some of y'all might know about this, some of y'all don't. But y'all know a lot of the old stuff that y'all see in HD now that like being converted into HD, you be wondering like, damn, that shit clear as fuck. Something from like the 60s, 70s, or 80s or whatever. You see a show or a movie that look like it's clear as fuck. Well, what they do is it's just like what they used to do with color. They just film. It's because of the film that they use, man. Film, if it's preserved right, it's always gonna be clear as fuck. The original film is always gonna be clear as fuck. So what they basically do, they just convert it into HD, man, because it's clear as fuck. So that's why I like getting that shit, because it's the pure fucking it's basically it's the pure fucking film, man. And so I asked Lindsay, do y'all got the rights to Shameless at their network? And I was like, she said, yeah, I'm gonna look it up, but I think we got it because I know for sure we got it because we just got the rights to it like 2 years ago. And so I said, that's perfect. I told her what episodes I need. So she redirected me to Carlos. Carlos was like, yeah, we got this. Because I had to figure out what episodes I wanted to use. Because I said the one story that I wanted to use was the Mandy Milkovich story. And Mandy Milkovich is the most dangerous bitch coming out of Chicago, man. She be killing motherfuckers. And I said, I want to use her fucking story. So I had to decide what episodes it was, and he said he was gonna look through it for me. So, big shout out to Carlos, man. He don't watch my videos, but big shout out to him for helping me out like this, man. So he was able to get that shit to me. I had to make sure I requested it so I could get it in time by Sunday. So basically what all he does is he gets, he threads through the film roll and he converts it in HD for me. And gives me the video file, and the video files are large, so it takes some time to get it to me. It's just understandable, and because it's usually like gigabytes or terabytes sometimes. Because he'll give me a bunch of fucking footage, and if I'm not that specific with it, he'll give me a bunch of fucking footage. I wanted to make sure I was specific this week because I said, look, Shameless is a newer show, and that shit probably will be terabytes because I still wasn't really sure what I really wanted, so I said, just give me this episode, give me this episode, because I remember where it was at that I wanted the scenes from. So, so I said, man, Shameless is going to be a big part of my fucking hate week. I has to use this show. And so when I said, and like I said, when I get this shit, man, and like I said, I pay dude to give it to me, man. I pay him a good amount of money to give it to me, man. I don't want to waste it, man, because I'm not gonna do anything else with it, So I was like, I gotta use it, man. So I called him back, man. Like last night, I called him back, man, because I was having a tough time with the copyright checks, man. And he was like, man, I'll help you out, man. I think you're going to have to quarter screen it. And I know about quarter screen on YouTube. And basically what quarter screen is taking up a quarter of the fucking screen. The video size takes up a quarter of the fucking screen, which is a fourth of the fucking screen. And you have to really because like Warner Brothers, like I said, they got it really tight on there. And like a lot of stuff I'm able to use in full screen, but I might have to like really do this for this because it's I gotta show this fucking clips. It's like 20 minutes long as well. And I said I gotta kill this nigga this week. I gotta kill him on this. I got to kill him on this. So big part of the hate week or whatever, man. And so I just want to make sure I got that in. So I'm gonna work through that when I can tomorrow. We'll see if it's both of them might be up tomorrow. You never know. Or basically today, I'm making this on Monday night, Tuesday morning, like around middle of the night. So when most of y'all watch it, it'll be Tuesday. So I'm gonna say like maybe later today or Wednesday, like they both should be up because they're done. They've been recorded, they've been edited. I just have to get the copyright checks through. So that's the only thing I have to really do right now. And because the files are so big, it's a motherfucker uploading them, man. Rendering doesn't take that much time. It takes like maybe an hour. Sometimes maybe even less than that, like maybe about 40 minutes to render it. It's YouTube that it takes like 2 fucking hours sometimes on YouTube and 2 to 3 fucking hours. It takes a long ass fucking time. So, and it took I was trying to put it up before work today. A couple of you guys might have had already saw it, the review video. But it got blocked, by Warner Brothers after the YouTube detection system automatically blocked it later on. I thought it was gonna be good, but then they blocked it because I didn't do any pre-tests. I just hosted it. And that was a fucking mistake. So I had to lock it and put it on private, and so I had to do that, man. And that's a bitch to do, man. But like I said, I needed to use the fucking clips, man. And I'm actually pretty lucky to probably even be able to use this in full quarter screen because some shit will not even go through on quarter screen, man. So there was some movies that's out of Chicago that I wasn't even able to use that I'm not going to be able to use. So I said, it's all good though, but And I'm gonna use Punky Brewster again for the because the game is close to Christmas, the second one in Detroit. I'm gonna use Punky Brewster for the second one. I'm gonna use that one again because I know a few of you guys really love that Punky Brewster one last year. But I want to use Shameless for this first one, man, because Shameless is a really good show too, man. It's a really good fucking show. It's like a dramedy, like comedy drama, whatever, and it's just really fucking funny, man. So y'all see when y'all see it. For those of y'all that haven't seen Shameless yet, so it's really fucking funny. But before I end this video, man, I didn't think it was gonna go on about 15 fucking minutes just to give y'all an update. So it wasn't a quick update, but I just got through watching Calvin Johnson, by the way, on Dance with the Stars before I made this. And let me tell you, man, that dude is a fucking beast on there, man. He had one of the highest scores of the night. He didn't have, I think he might have had the highest because I think he was the only one with all eights. And because a lot of them didn't get, most of them was getting like 5, 6s, and 7s. A few of them was getting some 8s in there, but not like a straight roll of 8s. I think he had the highest fucking score of the night, which is 32, just like Marvin Jones in fantasy football. I think Marvin Jones still had the highest. I'm not sure. I think Marvin Jones still had the highest because I didn't check because the Falcons, the way they ran up the score on the goddamn Saints, one of their players, or Matt Ryan, or somebody probably got the highest amount. So I had to check in on that. But I know. But for those of you Lion fans that haven't seen Calvin Johnson on fucking Dance with Stars, the dude been an absolute monster. I didn't see him the first week, but I saw last week he did the Family Matters routine because it was TV week. He did a Family Matters routine. Steve Urkel, the dude, Jaleel White that played Steve Urkel, he surprised him. It was so cool and funny because dude was like, man, look at this big dude. He was like, look at this big dude with these, I ain't never seen suspenders this fucking big. Because he knows Calvin Johnson tall as fuck. You know, he was joking with him and shit. And it was so cool, man. He was like, I be using Megatron in my fantasy football, and I'll see him on the dance floor. It was so fucking funny, man. But it was so cool, too, man. It was just cool to see Steve Urkel out there like that, man. So, it was just cool, man. I really love seeing that. So, it was awesome. It was awesome. It really was. So, yeah, he did really well, man. So Lion fans, start checking out Calvin Johnson if you haven't checked him out on Dance with Stars, man. Just look at shit up. If you don't want to watch the whole show, just look at shit up on YouTube. I watched the whole show because I like Dance with Stars, so I watched the whole show. It was only an hour long because of the presidential debate. So as soon as I was done working tonight, I went on here and watched it. It's a pretty good season this year too. Very competitive. So it was really good. And one last thing before I end this video, because I did not mention this on my review on my hate week, and I wanted to get to it, man. But I actually didn't get the reason why I didn't put it on there because I just got a text from these hoes a few hours ago while I was working. Taylor Hill, who y'all know I've been talking about, especially around Super Bowl time last year. She a Denver Donkey fan. Her and her little sister McKinley, man, they be coming at my ass because my Lions be losing and shit, and they Broncos be camming up. You know, they still winning this year, so it's irritating the fuck out of me right now that the Denver Broncos still winning right now. So, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, they're gonna send me a text talking about something. Because I guess they watched one of my videos in the offseason when I kept on saying the Denver Donkeys is done and all this. They know I'm a Raiders fan too. So they like really coming at my ass, you know what I'm saying, on this shit. Talking about the Denver Donkeys still, you know, they said the Broncos, but I'm saying the Donkeys. And it was like, the Denver Donkeys, they 3-0, while your fucking garbage ass team, they 1-2 and all this other, they was camming up big time, man, just because they 3-0. And I was like, Taylor, man, did you even watch the game? Because I know you was in Italy this past week, Milan, Italy. So I was like, did you even watch the fucking game? How you gonna fucking talk about my goddamn team, man? So they know it's always a competitive thing between those two, man. But it was good hearing from them. I hadn't heard from them in a couple of months. So the first thing they sent me is, I was like, damn, Hattie out too. Damn, that's the first thing y'all gonna send to me. But her little sister McKinley really likes to talk shit though. You know what I'm saying? She really likes to talk shit, and man, I can't wait into the Broncos because I'm telling you, like, I don't believe in Trevor Siemian, man. I don't believe in that motherfucker. And I said with him and Carson Wentz, once the game footage gets out on these motherfuckers, they gonna shrink down, man, because they haven't suffered losses yet. So it ain't no real game tape on these motherfuckers yet. I said, watch when he come down to earth. Y'all gonna start taking some L's. Y'all not gonna be on top of this division by the end of the year. My Raiders is 2-1. Kansas City is 2-1. And the Chargers ain't that bad, but the Chargers ain't gonna be in the mix, I believe. I just think they got too many injuries. But they ain't gonna be soft though. So the Denver Donkeys think they're gonna run through the goddamn AFC again. You got another thing coming. Plus the Patriots is a lot better this year. So even if y'all do get that far, y'all not getting past the Patriots this year. That game will be in fucking Foxborough this year. It'll be in fucking Boston this year. It will not be in fucking Donkey Land like it was last year. So, and I don't care how bad Peyton Manning was last year. Trevor Siemian, you are not Peyton Manning. You know what I'm saying? So, bitch, get the fuck out of here. But yeah, that's gonna do it for now, man. Hopefully y'all enjoy the review videos. The review video is about an hour and a half long, and the hate week video is about an hour. And I know I killed you to try it with this shit, man. This is why motherfuckers would not want me in the TTC, because I could completely slay motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? 3-on-3 Hitman already killing them bastards for us. But you know, they lucky I ain't in there every week, man. They lucky. They is lucky in the TTC, because I will kill them. I will kill them, man. Because one of the most effective ways to kill somebody in the TTC is not just trash talking, it's video editing. And my video editing skills is real high. So I could kill anybody, man. That's why I said, Judah Tribe, you better really come at it with this. You better find some Detroit videos or something. And I'm not talking about nothing that's old. You better find something that's new. Because if I don't see no videos from you as far as like footage, if you just talking on there, you already lost. Because you gotta one up me, man. I'm showing people videos of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting Shameless do the talking for me. Okay? I don't have to, I ain't even really need to talk. I did talk on that video, but I didn't really need to talk. So I'll get it, you know, y'all be able to see me get into the game, man. I just had to work on that when I had the time tomorrow, and it'll be up, man. So I want to thank all of y'all in advance for watching that. Y'all been really supporting my channel this season, really, really good, man. I mean, my last video reached 1,000 views. The week before 2,000. So man, I wasn't even getting like more than 150 sometimes last year. Sometimes I'll be lucky to even get 100 last year though. So y'all been really watching my shit this year, man. But I noticed my subscriber count is up this year too. But like I said, man, you know, I make these videos squarely for y'all Lion fans. You know, the other people that's been watching from the outside, I appreciate y'all too. But I'm making this, you know, exclusively for the Lion fans first. But I appreciate y'all for watching too. Those guys in the other fan bases as well. So, all right, y'all, man, that's gonna do it, man. It's running about 25 fucking minutes, man. This fucking video. All right, y'all, man. Peace, man. Enjoy the videos, man, when they're up.
Mandy, I thought that was you.
Fuck you doing here?
Re-enrolling. So, I know you're seeing Lip, but like I told him, I think it's great.
You talked to Lip?
I came by last Tuesday to say hi. I didn't come inside. Lip didn't want me inside because, you know, didn't want to upset you.
Well, why would I be upset?
Oh, you wouldn't? Forget it. Just meant I'm happy for you guys.
I wanna dedicate this whole song to you.
I know you're stressing yourself, neglecting the health to get the best for yourself. projects, wrecking yourself. You getting paper on the block, but you can make it to the top without shaking up the rocks. And I know you got kids to feed, but if you get locked up, who gon' fulfill their needs? Don't you wanna build your seed, fulfill their dreams? Don't get me wrong, player, stack it though, cause fiends is plenty, police is silly. If they think black folk finna leave this city, all I'm saying, man, it's other ways to get rich. But if you slick shit, fucking flip bricks till you're getting hit and hope for a dream. I done spoke to the king, so dope to the fiends. Man, I know where this leads, broke over in the streets. So be patient, face it, we can take the nation. Stop debating, the only way is cooperation.
I keep calling me back, gotta get that paper, man. What you niggas know about that? I can't get out the game. I can't stop, I live my life fast. Ain't nothing changed. What you niggas know about that? I can't get out the game.
Hey yo, your days may change, your age may change, but teenagers, we gon' gain from pain. Growing in this dangerous game, and the game done change. I'm just reaching out to help. Stay your own chief, and I'm speaking for myself. 18 and I'm still seeking for some help, and I can't stop. I'm the strongest kid, you won't hold this kid. I think not. Skinny nigga still rock a tank top. Clever cat, no rephrase that. Clever rat, setting traps, cause my nose knows where the cheddar's at. Hanging around ghetto trash, selling crack, selling weed. Never had the felony, all I ever dealt with was jealousy. Rocking belly licks, this is how the ghetto be. You with me, won't you step with me? Like the R. Kelly thing, come on. It's better ways for you, you can make it through. Just shake and move, I know you hate to lose, I dedicate to you, yeah.
Gotta get that paper, man. What you niggas know about that? I can't get out the game. I can't stop, I live my life fast. Ain't nothing changed. What you niggas know about that? I can't get out the game.
I run Chicago reckless, I'm used to seeing the gas go off. Since a youngin' on the corner with my hat broke off. Fuck with me, you get cake. If not a lot of gunshots in you, like a G-Unit mixtape. These days shit's foul, that's why I'm trying to get out the game like I got 6 fouls. Switch it over to rap, rhyme and reason, but I'm sticking with this Mac cause it's grinding season. And I gotta leave these streets cause my kids can't eat if I'm locked in a box like Shine for Seasons. I'm hustling, I know you might see me flow, but I'm boss man, you get that? CEO. I don't care if the streets are hip-hop, I'm getting cheese. I gotta make green like Hypnotic and Hennessy. And that bulging out my hips a nice toy. I flick, hit hoes, and get dough with white boys.
Calling me back.